the players.
I am not gay. I am not gay.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Has she gone or is she here? Kathleen Kennedy's employment status is queer.
What are you doing?
Adjusting your breasts. You fainted and they shifted all out of whack. There.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's really ready to go.
Okay, Cicely! Okay, Cicely! Okay, Cicely!
Take me by the hand, take me by the hand,
Okay, Cicely!
take me by the hand, take me by the hand.
Okay, Cicely!
He, him, they, them. He, him, they, them. Some people just call me Fluffy. By the hand. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. What the fuck is he wearing? It's not Halloween. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man.
Okay, Cicely!
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Oh my god, have I been mad? Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Oh my god, like yeah. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Hey darling, you can smile more. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. That's what we fucking do. Fuck off! Ooh, take me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Ooh, take me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Yeah, she is all gangrenous. That's cute, you massive fucking soy cock. He, him, they, them. Superficial bollocks. He, him, they, them. Spider monkey fucker. Some people just call me Fluffy. Holy shit. Yard, 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 yard. It's Captain Gay. Yes, of course it's Captain Gay. Yard, 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 yard. It's really ready to go. You're some Hollywood horse bitch. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, kitty fuck. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man,
Okay, Cicely!
ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, bring on my quad, your main balls. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, oh my god, like yeah. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, beat him into submission. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, yada 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 yada. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, you got me. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, so fucking crazy. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, fuck off. Fire, fire, big pants flyer. One of them. So that went well. Let's move on. Choose player. It's oh look, what a coincidence. God damn, I hate this day. I can't say the word tampon. There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off, fuck that. Bethesda, there is nothing I love more than to fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself.
Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what?
Fucking pronouns! I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Current fucking day! Fuck off! We can't see past our own fucking reflection. That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda. Twat waffle! That's all you fucking are! Twat waffle! Fuck off! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Cause that's all we fucking know! Cause we're boring! We're so fucking boring! You're boring! You're fucking dull! You have nothing to say! Fuck your immersion! Guess what? Fucking pronouns! You take everything we love and you just can't help! Shovel your dog shit! Fucking crap! Ideology into everything! Every single solitary fucking thing! Good afternoon. Welcome to Afternoon Tea with us. It's 2 p.m. in the United Kingdom of Australia, America, Papua New Guinea, Shire, Nutter of Greenland. And I'm your host for the show, as from heel versus babyface. Still streaming from the uninsulated room for your echoey pleasure. You're welcome. So we got stuff to talk about today. We got stuff. Thunderbolts came out this week. It was shit. And I'm not even going to pretend that it wasn't. The fact that it's not the worst Marvel movie all time seems to be the qualifier. But it's not the worst Marvel film that they've done. What do you want? A fucking McDonald's gold star? You know, it's right down there. Right down at the bottom. You know, it's right there in the dregs. With its garbage script. Fucking terrible fucking that script. Oh my God. I was going mad. I was just like, please, can two people just string a couple of sentences together that make them sound like human beings? But because it wasn't the most horrendous movie, then it's suddenly like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. Fuck off. We'll get balls deep into this. But if you put Thunderbolts next to Iron Man, Captain America, if you put it next to Winter Soldier, if you put it next to Civil War, if you put it next to virtually every fucking Marvel film to date in phase 1, 2, and 3, then I'm thinking, I didn't ever see Captain Marvel, so I don't know about that. But it would probably be in the bottom two.
Now, if you're putting up against the movies from Phase 4 and Phase 5, is it better than Captain America, the Black Falcon of Man, Winter Soldier, I Am Ethnic? Yeah, I'd say it is. But that's just like saying I had my poop garnished with salt and pepper as opposed to just slapped down on the plate. It is a shit movie. And I hate to break it. I hate to break it to the apologists out there, but the box office is looking like it's not going to be very good. And we're going to do some compare and contrast with the box office. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this has come out in more theaters than Captain Black Falcon, American Person of Color. And it is performing significantly less. That's just some cold, hard facts. And I can see why. Because it's a shit film. It's a film that's dealing about mental health. Is that a good thing? I mean, if the story's done well, if the characters are compelling enough to make you want to root for them, if they actually had more than surface level superficial crap, if they actually let something sit, if they actually made a bold decision, then you could possibly do something. But this is a Marvel project, and therefore you're not allowed to do any of them at all. In actual fact, you can't even have 2 lines of dialogue that might make you think. No, it has to be intersected by some retarded line that isn't even funny, that breaks the mood, because, oh my God, these Marvel humories, even though Marvel humor means unfunny dog shit, because it's not even funny. I nearly fell asleep at one point. And that isn't an exaggeration either. And it wasn't because, I've been up all night, folks. No. I was well rested going into this. I was well rested. I almost fell asleep. It was shit. And well, I don't know, John. I don't know, David, because John Walker wasn't in this film. I don't know who this guy was in this film, going by the name of John Walker. But they didn't display any kind of personality of John Walker from the TV show. And Ghost, who, by the way, got one line every 30 minutes. Ghost was purely there to say something nasty about a man. Because that's Marvel. Because in Marvel TV shows, in Marvel movies, you're not allowed to challenge the woman. No, you must always be subservient to the woman. The woman is always going to be better than you. It's a woman's world and you just live in it. The film was fucking shit. So all these apologists out there, well, it's not, I'm going to be honest with you, it's not actually that many. There's always a challenge to me whether or not I think a film's good. Because if I think a film's good, I want to see it again, I saw it first time, I enjoyed it. I want to see it again. I want to see if I can pick up other things that I might have missed. Other little nuances, stuff like that. And also, just the feel-good factor that a good movie gives to you, I will never, ever watch this film again. Just like I will never watch Captain Black Falcon, American Man of Color. He's black, by the way. I don't know if you're aware of this, but he's black. Just like I'll never watch Black Panther 2. Just like I'll never watch Multiverse of Madness. Just like I'll never watch Black Widow or The Eternals. Or I'll never, ever watch these films again because they're all piss out my ass. However, will I watch Iron Man again? Absolutely. Will I watch Captain America again? Absolutely. Not the Black Falcon America, black. But I'll watch First Avenger. I'll watch Civil War. I'll watch The Winter Soldier. No problem. I'll probably watch Infinity War, maybe Endgame, you know? Will I watch Ant-Man again? No. Ant-Man 2? No. Ant-Man 3? No. Don't care for them. Will I watch Doctor Strange again? Probably not. Will I ever watch Captain Marvel? If you pay me enough. Purely for financial reasons. Will I watch Black Panther again? No, it's a terrible film. So there are some terrible films in phase 1, 2, 3, you know. But there are still plenty in there that I would watch. No problem. No problem in a heartbeat. No problem in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, no problem. There isn't a single Marvel, and I'm discounting Fox because there's a good chance I'll watch No Way Home again. I'll probably see No Way Home again at some point. That was a solid 7 out of 10. And I'll definitely watch Deadpool and Wolverine again. So I would say Deadpool and Wolverine is the only movie in phase 4 and 5 that I will ever watch again. I'll never touch any of the others. And the Thunderbolts is categorized in that. It was drab. It was dreary. And annoyingly, there was a potential film in here. A potential film that the wankers at Marvel Disney, or Disney Marvel, or Marvel's Disney, whatever they want to call it, were too much of a coward to actually tell. Or simply not talented enough to tell. And that's where we are. That is where we are. And all I can say is I'm glad that I've got a 2-month break until Fantastic Four. Nearly 3-month break because Fantastic Four comes out at the end of July. However, Superman comes out at the beginning of July, and Jurassic World. Hey, did you know there's an island with dinosaurs is coming out as well? And that's probably going to destroy some brain cells, ain't going to lie, along the way. But I'm just glad that there's a couple of 3-month break because I don't know if you can tell, folks, but I fucking hate Disney Marvel. It is shit. It is just a cacophony of shit. And I am absolutely no doubt in my mind whatsoever that Doomsday is going to be a pile of wank. So to make a flippant title or to make a flippant tweet saying Thunderbolts gave me depression, waka waka waka, not too far away from the truth. They got to a point, and by the way, chat, I took Chat's mum. We had a cinema date. So I took Chat's mum to see this at the cinema. And it actually got to a point towards the end of the film where I couldn't stop laughing during the film. I couldn't stop laughing with literally just the ending is a group hug. And I'm not even kidding. The ending is a group hug. And I just burst out laughing. I just burst out laughing. Yeah, this is gonna blow your socks off, people. But Chat's mum thought that Thunderbolts was shit. Was really, really shit. And even worse than it ending in a group hug, which it does. They defeat the Void by hugging. And I'm not joking. That's how they defeat the bad guy. They defeat the bad guy by hugging. By having a group hug together. Because the moral of this film was, you're all shitty, scummy, little depressed people. So go take some SSRIs. That was the moral that I got. That's what I got from it. You guys, everybody's depressed. Everybody's depressed, and the world's a shitty place. But if somebody can validate you for 2 minutes, then that can make you forget about how depressed you are. And then the end of the film is them going to arrest. Is Bucky going to arrest Madam Hydra with the rest of the Thunderbolts? By the way, Louise Dreyfus is, to me, the worst character that's ever appeared in a Disney Marvel production. They go to arrest her, but she says, ladies and gentlemen, she jumps onto a podium for a press conference and goes, ladies and gentlemen, I've been working hard to give you a new superhero group now that the Avengers aren't here. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Avengers. And instead of arresting her, they go, oh, okay. So we're not going to arrest you anymore because you called us Avengers. So we're now not going to arrest you, even though we're just about to arrest you. But now we're not going to arrest you because you called us Avengers, and we're a bunch of fucking narcissistical wank jobs, and therefore we will no longer arrest you. And fuck me. This film is shit. This film is utter shit. Red Guardian. I shall definitely line a film. Not funny. Not funny in the slightest. Bucky's just miserable. Doesn't get many lines. Ghost has about 5 lines in the film, and they're all about making John Walker look like shit. John Walker is fucking a joke. Taskmaster's killed in the first 2 minutes of the film. They have 1 line. The only positive, when I say positives, let's say something positive. I think Florence Pugh is a very good actress, but she was just given garbage to work with. And Bob Sentry, they could have had something with him, but again, they gave him terrible content to work with. So there was a couple of things that they could have. I call them Task Mistress, actually. I call them Task Mistress because they're not Taskmaster. And if they were Task Manager, I would just close it down. I would just end program. Right click, end program. The characters are surface level at best. There's no depth. There's no complexity. Everybody's just like, oh, we're just a bunch of losers. They try to retcon John Walker. John Walker killed an innocent man live on TV. No, he didn't. He killed a terrorist that was involved in the deaths of many people. A terrorist that was involved in the deaths of 11 people through a bombing. A terrorist that was involved with the death of John Walker's partner. But now it's no. John Walker killed an innocent man live on TV because America, Canada, the UK, you pick a country. They want to flood it full of fucking rapists now and pieces of shit, so that it'll destabilize the country, so that everybody starts fighting with each other. Meanwhile, the elite are just go and fucking rape all our resources, money, infrastructure. So if you're blowing up, if they're blowing up people and killing them, that's a good thing now. That's a good thing. And why, by the way, why were the what were they called again? The flag smashers, whatever. Why were they blowing people up and killing them in Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Because when the blip happened, they stole a bunch of houses and property because people vanished from them. And then when people came back, they wanted to get their property back, and they didn't want that. They thought they were now entitled to their property. That's why the flag smashers were killing people. And if you remember at the end of the film, Captain Black Falcon of Twat Waffle, because he's a fucking bellend, said, "Hey, we've got to stop calling these people that blow up innocents and murder people. We've got to stop calling these murdering terrorists. We've got to start calling them Care Bear fluffy toys. And you've got to do better, Senator. And I haven't got a fucking clue what to do, Senator. But I'm a black man wearing Captain America's outfit, and therefore that means something." And I'm just like, give me some Semtex and I'll take care of all of you right now. Oh my fucking God. So whoever this John Walker guy is in the Thunderbolts, he ain't John Walker from Falcon and the Winter Soldier, who, by the way, did nothing wrong. And his story was his wife left him, took the kid because he's a deadbeat dad. I had to check to see that he was actually white. He's a deadbeat dad. So he's a loser. He murders innocent terrorists in daytime. And he's a bum. So that's John Walker. What's Ghost's? What's Ghost's thing? Ghost thing is we don't know. Oh yeah, Ghost thing was she's a victim of the patriarchy. Oh fucking hell. She's a victim of the patriarchy. That's why she's sad. Why is Florence Pugh's Black Widow sad? Actually, I really can't answer that question. We get the typical. There's a lot of red on my ledger. We had that in 2012, for fuck's sake, with Black Widow, the proper Black Widow, not the fake Black Widow. And there's no actual real motivation of why Florence Pugh's Black Widow, inverted commas, is sad, other than she kills a lot of people. Oh, by the way, we see her at the beginning of the movie killing a lot of people. And then she says, I don't know if I've kind of reached the end. Or it might be just bored, because they can't even deal with an adult theme without sticking retarded lines in it to completely undercut and diminish what was said before. So you don't know if anybody's taking any of this fucking seriously, because they're just doing stupid stuff. Oh, and why is Red Guardian sad? Red Guardian's sad because he misses people cheering him. But he gives Yelena a pep speech at the end of the film saying, when I look at you, Yelena, I don't see mistakes. And she's all happy. Oh, hold on. Let me just check earlier in the film. Red Guardian hadn't spoken to his daughter in over a year because he couldn't be bothered. Because he's too busy wallowing in self-pity. What is the plot, Jordan? What is the plot of the film? Some people who claim to be depressed are now surplus to requirements from Madam Hydra. And through the power of a group hug, they steal the name of the Avengers and get new costumes. That's what I got. If you just trust in Big Pharma and take your antidepressants, you might not be upset anymore. That's what I got. I don't know. I really don't know what the fuck I was meant to get out of this film. Oh, it's a film about mental health. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was a film about a group of people, some of them having been given the biggest accolades they could possibly be given. Red Guardian was the super soldier for Russia. John Walker was the new Captain America, taking over from Steve Rogers. But Mossad, I understand why John Walker was sad, because they keep lying about why he lost his... If any of you have seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it's the worst piece of shit that Marvel have ever produced. The most hateful, anti-hero piece of fucking shit Marvel have ever made. Ever. And John Walker did nothing wrong in that whole show. And the two villains are Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Even Baron Zemo is a better person than Falcon and the Winter Soldier in that fucking show. In actual fact, Baron Zemo comes out of the film relatively unscathed. And says some of the best fucking bass lines. Sadly, he only gets like 2 of them. Zemo did nothing wrong. John Walker did nothing wrong in that show. But this Thunderbolts, holy shit. It's crap. It's crap. And I want to show you something now. I've had a bit of a monologue. I've had a bit of a whinge. I've had a bit of a moan about this terrible fucking film, which was fucking terrible. Let's have a look at a little bit at some box office, shall we? And this box office, by the way, is very important. Oops. Okay, so it's done 31 million on the Friday. Okay. Well, I mean, just so you guys know, this is not me trying to be anything silly. This is literally just me trying to explain how the box office works. This 31 million is including this 11.5 million. So it technically did 20 million on Friday, 20 million. And it did 11.5 million on the Thursday. Okay. So but that's why the total gross is the same here and here. And this isn't 43 million. Okay. Not me trying to patronize anyone. That's just the way that the box office works. They roll the Thursday number into the Friday. 4,300 430 theaters. Okay? Now let's flick over to a film which flopped. A film that flopped. It's garbage. Terrible, terrible film. Black Falcon, This Man's Black, Captain Black, 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 Black. Did you know that he was black? Brave New World. Okay? The least most interesting thing. Look how they underperform. Ooh. And this isn't even very good. And it's underperforming under there. It looks like a fucking sperm whale. Looks like a sperm whale's mouth. Now, this came out, folks, in 4,105 theaters. 230 theaters left. It did 500,000 more on the preview night, but this here is huge. It did 28 million on the Friday. 28 million. Whereas Thunderbolts did 20. 20. So this on the Friday, I know it's just one day. But this on the Friday is tracking well fucking behind Captain Black. The man is black. Did you know that this black guy is black? America, man. Falcon is actually performing significantly better than the Thunderbolts is. The reported budget for the Thunderbolts is much lower. So it does have a lower threshold to hit. The reported budget is about $180 to $200 million. Again, I didn't see $200 million on the screen at all. The only effect that I kind of liked was the void. I liked the void just being black, and then you just literally saw like the glint in his eyes. That was it. That was pretty cool. Other than that, So this is tracking significantly behind. It's in way more theaters, 230 more theaters, and it's brought in a lot less. So what does that mean that it has to make? It probably has to make somewhere in the region of 450, maybe even 500 million to break even. Is this film going to do 450 million worldwide? I'm going to call it now and say no. I don't think it is. I don't think that the Thunderbolts is going to do 450 million worldwide. I don't see it. Not after this start. I don't see it. I could be shocked. I could be surprised. But I just don't. I don't see it. So this is most likely going to be another film from Marvel that loses money. Is it going to lose as much as Captain America? No. But it's probably going to lose a little bit of money. And if this is where we now are with Marvel films, that it's just like, wow, this film only lost $50 million. It's a success. So yeah, I don't see this. I don't see this breaking even. I don't see it, and I don't see it breaking even. But I can absolutely see why. Because it's not a good film. And I don't think people are going to watch this film and go, do you know what? I'm going to go back to the theater and watch this again. No, this is going to be a one and out. And even if it doesn't have a bigger drop-off as, say, Captain America, because I don't think it will have a bigger drop-off there. I don't see it rallying. In actual fact, I'm not really hearing a lot about it. It seems to be a lot of cope. And the cope seems to be, well, it's not the worst Marvel film. And it's in the bottom 5, but it's not the worst Marvel film. Fucking hell. I'm not gonna pretend, right? I'm not gonna pretend standards have slipped so fucking much that I'm not even gonna fucking attempt to pretend that some film which was fucking shit is actually a little bit better than it. No, it's crap. I thought it'd be crap, and it is crap. Because they can't write characters anymore. They can't write proper dialogue. They can't write men to be men, and they can't write women to be women. They can't get the fucking fundamentals right. And when you can't get the fundamentals right, then how the fuck do you think you're actually going to make something coherent? Because this is just a incoherent fucking mess. We can't have the men getting one over the women. And even though Sentry just fucking takes the fucking Thunderbolts apart at ease, even though he's got Madam Hydra by the throat, she's like, I'm not scared of you. I'm a woman in Marvel. I'm not scared of a man. I will not show any fear towards a man because we can't do that at Marvel. And therefore, because we're just a bunch of intersectional cunts here that don't know how to write men, don't know how to write women, we are now going to take the threat of the film and make them come across as complete and utterly ineffectual because we can't have a woman being scared of this fucking godlike fucking human being. I am sick and tired of intersectional garbage. I am sick and tired of fucking terrible fucking dialogue. I am sick and tired of dog shit characters that I don't give a shit about. They could have all fucking died and I wouldn't have cared about any of them. I don't care about any of these people. Not one Marvel character is exhibiting any trait that makes me go, fucking you go. Let's go. That makes me want to support them, get behind them, empathize with them, cheer them on, whatever you want to say. No, every time a new Marvel hero comes along, there's some snarky, fucking nasty, unlikable, uninvestable fucking pile of crap. Or they're brain dead. They're just brain dead. Like Falcon's Falcon in Falcon is Falcon and Falcon's Still Black. Brave New World. An absolute nothing of a character. Vacuous, empty, unlikable, uninvestable. Oh, yeah. The film is shit. The film is shit. That's all I got. I would not recommend it. I wouldn't even recommend that you get on a boat to watch it. I think it's going to be, and it was over 2 hours long. An hour, sheesh. 2 hours I'll never get back. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your investment. Not seeing this film doesn't change anything in the slightest. And the film at the end shows you how the fucking upcoming Fantastic Four movie ends. You know how we were speculating how the Fantastic Four was going to find its way into the MCU? Because it's set on this pseudo world, this pseudo 60s modern world. And we're like, well, this is a completely different universe. How are they? It shows you at the end of the Thunderbolts. They just turn up. There's an intergalactic ship coming through a wormhole or wibbly wobbly, and it's the Fantastic Four ship. Oh, okay. Thank you for telling me how that resolves itself. What was the first cutscene? The first cutscene was Red Guardian got himself on the front of Wheaties cereal. Because being a hero is about just being recognized and getting validation from people. Because these fucking dick shits have no understanding what heroicism is and the selflessness of it. It's all about narcissism. It's all about recognize me, applaud me. I did a heroicism, applaud me, give me validation, give me praise. Oh, fuck off. Oh. It is a terrible, terrible film. And if you like it, there's no accounting for taste. Oh. But I don't think it's going to perform well. I don't think it's going to perform as good as Black Falcon America Man. And that did shit. Yeah, I could see this petering out at around 350 million worldwide. So the Thunderbolts, don't go to a cinema near you and see it. Don't save your money. Just put that money that you're going to go see super Thunderbolts in a super chat instead, and I'll blow it on crack cocaine. Let's just go through some supers before we do the next segment. Well, Jeremy is gay, so you know. No accounting for fucking taste. Disillusion Man with a $2 says, good morning, you sexy Adonis. That must be me. That must be me. Calioth has been a member for 16 months. Thank you, Calioth. And Zach the Tech with a 12-month. Thank you, Zach the Tech. Colhauser with a 31-month says, good morning, as my brother. Did you see the Bingo Toys Technobots? Look so good. Has me creaming in me panties. They look like the G1 cartoon. Love you, brother. Let's have a look. Bingo Toys Tech Nobots. Let's have a look. Ooh. Let's have a look, see. Let's have a look, see. Oh. When's this coming out? When's this gonna come out? Is it all coming out at once? Oh. I could do with a Computron. Looking sexy, sexy, sexy. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna keep keep an eye on that. Calioth with a $5 says final 3 days of the Marvel's Transformers Kickstarter are here. Anyone that was on the fence, not the French. Maybe you were on the French. The time has come. Sunday fund the idea. Look at Dark Water. Let's have a look. So we'll look at Dark Water on Steam. Very positive. I think we've looked at this. Oh. Very positive. Came out at the end of April. Let's drop this into the let's drop that there. See what the Sunday Fun Day crew think of that. Boobies. Looks like something we could have fun with. Looks like something we could have some fun with there, Calioth. Cheers, bro. Daniel Scott with a $5 says, Echoey Pleasure. Title of your next adult film. Fucking hell, her hole isn't that big, is it? Jeez. Fiesta Cat has been a member for 10 months. So, Thunderbolts is not the gayest Marvel movie ever. It's just the okay. It's not okay. It's not even okay. It's crap. But in a world where it's not the worst film from Marvel, that's suddenly now praise. It's not okay. It's crap. I'll never see it again. I doubt anybody that goes to the cinema to watch it will ever fucking see it again. It's just crap. Fucking depressed me. SJ Almighty has been a member for 59 months. Got him. Thank you, SJ Almighty. Calioth with a $5 says, if Hollywood took the Thunderbolts budget and spent it addressing mental health, might have more people buying tickets, just saying. Jeez. No, the MCU cannot come back. The MCU's fucking dead. It's dead. It's DOA. DOA. Elric of Melbourne with a 10 Canadian says, you brought great energy on FNT. Very glad somehow you returned. Great fun. Well, I'm back as a regular host for the foreseeable future. You're welcome. So I appreciate that. I appreciate all the love, actually. I got a lot of love coming back to FNT this week. So appreciate you all. Ryan and I had a good shout at each other. It was good fun. Felt like old times. Felt like old times. Where we could just start screaming at each other. Slick Rick. Woo! With a $5 says, I've just completely checked out from Marvel. I don't even care about Doomsday Secret Wars. Like Trek, Star Wars, Doctor Who, etc. before. Apathy set in. I totally agree, Slick Rick. The only reason why I'm dealing with any of this is just simply because I have a YouTube channel and people want to get an opinion from me. But I would say that I'm 100% not the audience that they're looking for, because I'm looking for quality. I'm looking for fun. I'm looking for entertainment. I'm looking for masculinity and femininity. I'm looking for an action and adventure, and they're not providing any of that. So I'm clearly not the target audience. Clearly not their target audience. And no, I don't care either. I have zero shits that I give about Doomsday and Secret Wars. I don't care. I don't care. This part is simply a job element for me now. I'm doing a lot more video game streams nowadays as opposed to videos because there's just nothing really more to say about this shit. Hey, look, Marvel released something else, and guess what? It's shit. Shocker. Hey, you know that Star Wars thing? Do you know what? It looks really shit. Shocker. Oh, look. Andor's got gays and rape in space. Hey, kids. Do you want to watch some Star Wars? Do you want some gay rape? Star Wars has got you covered. Star Wars is not for kids, apart from when Star Wars is for kids. So these man babies that are crying because Star Wars is actually for kids need to go cry because they can't handle the mature Star Wars, which isn't for kids. You're fucking what, mate? But yeah, I don't care. I really don't care. And the fact that I would say that this film, I would say the Thunderbolts is being gaslit to be something more than it is, just shows the fucking dire place that we're in nowadays. Jonathan Trotter has been a member for 10 months. Jonathan, thank you. Appreciate you. SJ Almighty with a £1.50 super sticker of a diamond. Geezer. Had to be. I didn't even have to look. SJ. I knew that. Jonathan Trotter with a £10 said, finally got to watch a live stream. Work been getting in the way. Hey, you're here. I'm here. We're queer. What more can there be? What more can you ask for? Fiesta Cat with the $2 says, but as you're supposed to consume product. Consume product. Get ready for next product. Cheer the slop. Thank you for giving us the slop. This wasn't the worst slop you've ever done. It was right down there with the worst slop that you've ever done. But because you've done so much other slop, this slop is not as bad as some of the other slop. High fucking praise. High fucking praise. The movie's shit. There's not a realistic line of fucking dialogue in the whole film. It's fucking crap. I don't care about any of these fucking characters because none of them are investable. Crimson Shadow with a membership for 18 says, the sooner the MCU kicks the bucket, the better. What a shower of shite. Keep up the good work, Az. Don't worry, you'll still get plenty more of this absolute tripe. There's plenty more of this tripe coming. Roland the Wretched with a $50. I need to, hold on. We're just going to move that. Am I going to move that right? Is that slightly over? Well, that's a bit far now, isn't it? Whatever. Hey, now would be a good time to insert an advert. Now would be a good time for me to insert my fucking foot up your ass. So nice to see you back on FNQ, Terry. It was missing the gay Papua New Guinean representation. FNQ without you is like Brighton without men pretending to be women. Can't wait to see you in Vegas next year. In the meantime, my birthday's coming up in August. All right, well, get back to me in August then, not fucking May. May, June, July, August. It's 4 fucking months away. Shut up, Roland. It's a third of the year away. My birthday's coming up in August. It's fucking a third of the year away, Roland. It's just as well that was on a $50 super chat, because what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that at the end? My birthday's in 8 months. Fucking jeez, unbelievable. It's not like my birthday's next week. Or today's my birthday. Or my birthday's tomorrow. No, my birthday's... Hey, Az, my birthday's in 4 months' time. Fuck. By the way, if you want to send me a super chat, say happy birthday for 8 months' time. I'm okay with that. I'll be 51. 51 for 51, please, chat. Thank you. Can I? I'll do. Thank you, Roland. Happy birthday. Thank you, Roland. Appreciated. Sandy Q with a $10 says, hi, Az and chat. Out hiking in the rain while listening. Good Sunday to all. Boobs. Good Sunday to you. Be safe. Don't slip. Don't hurt yourself. Sandy. Alec of Melbourne with a membership. Thank you. Appreciate that, Elric. The Raven and the Writing Desk has been a member for 20 months. Thank you, Raven and Writing Desk. Still a heresy. Okay. Jace Darkfire with the $5 says, back the Transformers Compendium Starscream Plus edition last night. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm going to back it probably today because there's only a couple of days left, so I'm probably going to back it today. This office is absolutely fucking sweltering. Golger with a 50 Swedish says, hey, Az, did you know that Razor has threatened to sue the casino? Should have shouted them out while he was still there. The house always wins. I haven't heard what's going on. I haven't heard what's going on. I don't quite know what's going on. Best to stay out of it, to be honest with you. All fun and games, I guess. I like watching me some casino though. We'll talk about that in a bit. We'll talk about that in a bit. Creator Clash 3 cancelled. Gone. Over. Done. Icuck and his vile piece of fucking dog shit wife stepping away from Creator Clash permanently. Nick Hammerschmidt with a $10 says, hey, Az, I hated watching Walker get berated. Welcome to the fucking MCU. Do you think the narrative fits better if he was substituted with Baron Zemo? Not that I hate Walker, but Zemo fits the group better. I'm just glad that they didn't, because Zemo has remained pretty much unscathed from all of this. And I think if Zemo was in this film, he would have been tainted big time. They've already fucked up John Walker in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. They've already fucked him up. So he's already shit. Yelena's shit. Red Guardian shit. Ghost is shit. Nobody cares. So yeah, let the people who are already fucked just get in a position where nobody cares about them anyway, and leave Zemo the fucking hell out of it. But in theory, Nick, he would have been a better fit. In theory. But they wouldn't be able to. Yeah, I feel bad for Wyatt Russell because he's a very good actor. I like Wyatt Russell a lot as an actor. I think he's a very good actor. And John Walker could be a very complex character, but they just surface level him because there's no fucking talent. Oh, by the way, by the way, this film is fucking directed like a wet fucking fish. It is so dull with its direction. There's no dynamicism. There's nothing different with the way that it's just a fucking basic ass fucking it's such a basic ass movie. Shot, 2 shot. Establishing shot, 2 shot. 2 shot, conversation shot, 2 shot. It's so flat. Might as be fucking Florence Pugh's chest. Snacks with a $2 says Thunderbolts, Rise of the New Avengers. Oh, by the way, and it's got the Thunderbolts got nothing to do with Thunderbolt Ross. They're called the Thunderbolts because Yelena used to be in a female soccer team, and they were called the Thunderbolts, and they never won a match. Because they're all fucking losers. They're all fucking losers. Marek Zielinski with a €10 says, how about cleansing the palate and do some watch-alongs like Equalizer, Law-Abiding Citizen and stuff? Boobies. I love the Denzel Equalizer films. FYI, the Equalizer TV show has been cancelled after 5 seasons. How it got 5 seasons is beyond me. Law-Abiding Citizen was okay. I didn't think it was great. I thought it was okay. It's a very weird film because, let's just be honest, the bad guy didn't do nothing wrong. Didn't do nothing wrong. Yeah, he got 5. He got 5 seasons somehow. The Queefalizer, the Shequalizer. David Smart with the $2 says, how did we get here from Iron Man to this shit? Oh. It's called The Rise of Intersectional Feminism. It's called The Rise of Intersectional Feminism that no longer allows men to be men and women to be women. It also is the rise of identity politics, where men put on a dress and say, hey, look, I'm a woman. Now I'm going to go into your sport, destroy your records. I'm going to go into your changing rooms and perv over you. I'm going to go into your showers and fiddle up fucking little kids and have people accept this as normal behavior. That's why we've got here. The acceptance of morally corrupt, a corrupt society, morally corrupt society. That's how we've got here. Marek Zielinski with a €2 says, as if not for you, I would not even know about this. Nobody needs to know about this film. This film will be forgotten about in a heartbeat. This film will not have any effect on the public zeitgeist, on pop culture, nothing. This is just another Marvel movie number 35. That's what this is. Slop. Utter slop. And I'm not going to pretend that it's not, because it's absolute slop. Dawn Breaker with a $5 says, one more question about C+. Thermal paste or pads? Which should I use? Or does it really matter which I use? And good morning. How are you doing? I prefer thermal paste. Just FYI. I prefer thermal paste. Dawn Breaker with a $5 says, don't worry, as we still get Ironheart coming up next month. Ironheart and a top surgery friend. Ironheart and her hormoned up top surgery friend is coming next month. Fracture, I've already done 4 Expedition 33 streams. They are unlisted at the moment because I'm going to be moving them across to the gaming channel. But I've already done 4 streams. And I'll probably be, hopefully, trying to finish it tomorrow. I'll be trying to finish it tomorrow. I hope. I want to get back onto Oblivion. I really want to get back onto Oblivion because I need to start again from scratch, because this PC, I thought it would save. I thought it would save, but it didn't save. I thought that all the records will be broken. Yeah, nobody's. Oh God, I can't wait. TJ Crink with a $5. They should have kept Revenge of the Sith in cinemas a bit longer. It would have made more than Thunder. See you next Tuesdays, and everyone would have laughed at Marvel. Well, as it was said on FNT, boobies. It was always planned to be this way, but I don't think they had any idea that it would do so well at the cinema. Brentford are beating Man United 2-1. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. What do we got? Marek Zielinski with a €5 says, we wanted our hobbies to be portrayed by Hollywood, and now we regret almost everything this industry did to our hobbies. Ugh. Just cherry pick what you like. Just cherry pick what you like. That's all. Adi Chiragi with a 2 Canadian says, Nerderotic. They really crushed the blacks in this. Yes. Direct quote from Gary. They really crushed the blacks with this. Wait, what? Wait, what? Logan Johnson has been a member for 8 months. Says, I knew Thunderbolts was going to flop and be terrible, but I was kind of hoping it would have been better than Cap. DEI, man. Hoping you're doing well, sir, and keep up the good work. I would say it's better than Cap, but I would have Cap as a 2 out of 10. It doesn't deserve anything more than a 2 out of 10. I'd have Thunderbolts at a 3.5-ish, there or thereabouts. So, yeah. Wayne-a-rama with a $10 says, "Hey, Az, how you liking Claire Obscure? I'm not watching your playthrough because I'm playing it as well and don't want any spoilers. It's amazing. Expedition 33 is amazing so far. I have been absolutely loving it. Loving it. Joseph Gordon, loving it. Well, that's just it, Sandy. It's just like a 3.5, 4 out of 10 movie, and people are like, well, it's better than the 2 out of 10 movie. It's still shit. Britface with a 2 month. Thank you. Weird Robot with a membership for 38 months says, all right, I'm back. I needed to buy more keyboard clip. Oh, man. Slick Rick with a $10 says they could never write Stark's journey from Playboy narcissist to hero making the ultimate sacrifice today. They don't understand the nuance and arc because they can't see past their own reflection. I mean, it could never be done today. They could never let a white man do it, for a start. It would have to be, he could only do it because of a woman, and she let him. It could never be done today because Hollywood's run by a bunch of fucking bellends. But the good news is, folks, we don't have to watch this shit. People like me will watch it, so you don't have to. Mikey Gusler has been a member for 25. Thank you, Mikey. Mikey Gusler with a $5 says, how do you feel about all those Superman rumors being true? It will get worse as we get closer to release. This film will perform badly. If the leaks are true, and we got leaks about this film a while ago, and actually one of the leaks back then, I don't know why this social media thing has just suddenly blown up again, because we heard that there would be an online hate campaign against Superman months ago. As supposed leaks. But if the leaks are true, and if the movie pans out the way that these leaks have been presented, I fear that this film is going to be not very good. But then I say I want it to be good, but then I say to myself, do I fucking give a shit anymore? Do I give a shit anymore? It seems that people are making films just antithetical to what fans actually want and real people actually want. We'll see, Mikey. You never know. It could be amazing, and you could come out of the theater going, wow, wasn't that just amazing? I'm going to get myself another drink in a second, chat. And you could be, wow. Even though the rumors were framed in that way, the way that James Gunn and his genius executed them, holy shit. Superman said... Oi, oi, oi. Fucking hell. Disillusion Man with a $2 says, I just want to say my birthday was last month. Thank you. Happy birthday, Disillusion Man, whose birthday's in 11 months' time. 11 months' time. Dawnbreaker with a $5 says, you're right, as none of the MC goo characters are investable. They're, in fact, all detestable. I mean, yeah. In Iron Man, I was rooting for Iron Man. In Thor, I was rooting for Thor. In Captain America, I'm rooting for Captain America, you know, etc., etc. But holy shit, do I give a crap about Yelena? No. Do I give two shits about Red Guardian? No. Do I care about Bucky anymore? No. Do I care about Ghost? Are you fucking insane? Or Taskmistress? No. Or Madam Hydra? No. Or Red Hulk? No. Or Racist America Man? No. Or his Falcon, whatever the fuck he's called? Don't know, don't care. No. Or I Know. Or Black Fat? No. Or Doctor Strange? No. Or Fast? No. I don't care. You've made me not care. You have made me not care. Helen Magnus with the two Australians says, up late in Australia and caught the Silverback live. Win! You're welcome. Thank you, Helen. Calioth with a $2 says, only 2 stretch goals left at Kickstarter. 360K to 4 million. Nice. X in Wonderland has been a member for 6 months. When I watch any modern garbage movies or TV, in my mind, I edit in your rendition of the Robin Hood theme into it all. It applies to everything now. I did. I burst out laughing at the group hug at the end of the film. I'm in the cinema and I'm laughing uproariously that the main villain is beaten by a group hug. Oh, Will on the PayPal side, PayPaling £50. I agree with Marek. If it wasn't for you, I, like many others, wouldn't know about this crap pile. So apologize to us, you bastard. Also, X-Ray Girl in a new place. You in a new place. Coincidence? X-Ray Girl and I are not in the same places, okay? Let's just quash that one immediately. We are not in the same places. The pork chop kidnapped you two and making you stream for his profit in 2 underground sheds. Blink twice if I'm right, and I will alert. Well, no one. Entertain me, monkeys. Okay. Will, massive thank you. Massive thank you. Appreciate you, dude. Oh, D Watt has been a member for 16 months. D Watt, thank you. Boobies. Mikey Gusler with a $10 says, a reporter on The Accountant 2 red carpet asked Ben Affleck if we could see him back as Batman. His response was, anything is possible. This destroys those hit pieces saying he was done as Batman. I mean, I think that's a diplomatic answer, Mikey. I wouldn't read too much into it, but I actually thought Ben Affleck was a good Batman. He personified, not only is Ben Affleck a huge comic fan, huge Batman fan, but I thought he kind of got it. I liked the outfit. It's not his fault. He didn't have the material that I wanted him to have the material, but I do love the Snyder Cut. I think the Snyder Cut I love it. I think it's great. But I think it's a very diplomatic answer. Never say never. You know what the old wrestlers say? Never say never. And who knows, if an opportunity came, who knows what could happen? Do I think he's going to be back as Batman at any time? Probably not, mate. Probably not. But it's a diplomatic answer. Moy Gassler with a $20 says saw Revenge of the Sith 20th anniversary 2 times in the cinema, which I didn't see in theaters when it came out originally since I was 5. I loved it. I realize I've seen more re-releases than new films. What does that say? Probably a lot. Probably a lot. I saw Revenge of the Sith in the cinemas. I was not 5. I was 20, 29, 30. I was 29 or 30 at the time. But I do remember going to the cinema to see it. I saw it. I don't know the exact theater that I saw it in, but it was near Liverpool. I saw it near Liverpool. There you go. TJ Krink with a $2 says enable cloud saving in the settings on the Steam app. I thought it was on, dude. I thought it was on because my Blueprints is all saved. Some other games are saved. But for some reason, my Oblivion is not. Cloud state is up to date. Your Steam cloud files are synchronized for this app. So it even says that my Steam is synchronized. Yeah, Steam Cloud on. So where's my saved game? Where is my saved games? It's all gone. Keep game saves in the Steam Cloud for the Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered. On. I'm just going to have to start again. No biggie. I was only about 15 hours in. Again, so I guess we'll have to start again, folks. Pick yourself up and try again. You can pick yourself up and try again. Ooh, first you don't succeed. Pick yourself up and try again. Try again. TJ Krink with a $2. It has a habit of disabling itself. Yeah. It's currently showing on. Truckamark with a $5 says, hello, Az. Sorry if I'm late to the channel, but what was the total box office of the re-release of Revenge of the Sith? Let's have a look. It did all right. I know that. Revenge of the Sith. Let's have a look-see. Boobies. I don't know if it shows the re-release figures. I think it just shows the full figures. It just adds them to the accumulation of the figures. Let's see. Let's see if I can find this. Revenge of the Sith re-release Box office. I know it did like 40 million. It did like 40 million or something. It made over 50 million worldwide, with 30 million coming from domestic theaters. So it made just over 50 million. It's so fucking hot in this office, it's ridiculous. About just over 50 million. Pretty fucking good, eh? Great Caesar's Ghost with a $5 says, the woke can't understand. We don't like being made to look better by their failures. We want them to be better. Yes. I want Marvel to be better. I don't think they can. I don't think there's any possibility. Mickey X Rats with a $5 says, how does it feel to have lived long enough to see all your favorite franchises go down in flames? Rich Evans. Feels great. It feels great. Hawk 23 with a 5 Australian. They hate us, would prefer we were dead. They do hate their audiences. That is 100%. We live in such weird times where the people who are making stuff for us hate us. Hate their audiences. So bizarre. As baby, you're so correct about the Thunder farts. Nice to see you back in FNT. By the way, are you still stuck in North Korea? Yeah. Still stuck in North Korea. Super Nintendo with a $10 says, does Mr. Porkchop have any relation to Mr. Bean? Does he go about his day as a socially oblivious everyman in the same way, but it all turns out positive for him instead of catastrophe? Mr. Porkchop is a very hardworking guy when he works. But probably. I'm going to say yes to that. I'm just going to say yes. And Super Nintendo with a $5 says, also as something that might help with poor room soundproofing is the RTX voice app if you have an RTX card. Now I'm going to start padding it out. I've only been here a week, you know. So I'm going to start padding it out, probably get some soundproofing for here in front of me. Start getting some tables in so we can put some statues and stuff like that on. Yeah, now. Get some good shit going. A Reverend Burn-Fried Axe Wielder has been a member for 30 months. Thank you. Thank you. Right, chat, I'm just going to quickly nip and get myself a drink from the fridge because it is fucking sweltering in here. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. So let's just give you some based rants. There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off, fuck that. Bethesda, there is nothing I love more than to fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself.
Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what?
Fucking pronouns! I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Current fucking day! Fuck off! We can't see past our own fucking reflection. That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda. Twat waffle! That's all you fucking are! Twat waffle! Fuck off! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Cause that's all we fucking know! Cause we're boring! We're so fucking boring! You're boring! You're fucking dull! You have nothing to say. Fuck your immersion. Guess what? Fucking pronouns. You take everything we love and you just can't help. Shovel, you are dog shit. Fucking crap. Ideology into everything. Every single solitary fucking thing. Space rants. Got another drink. Got another drink. Hey, we'll just quickly do Chris from Michigan, and then we'll get into the next part. Chris from Michigan with a $5 says, when a crap film flops, just re-release a nostalgic winner to make up the difference. Good strategy moving forward. No. No, Chris, that's not a very good strategy. That's not a very good strategy, Chris. That's a pretty terrible strategy. Okay. Guys, let's talk Doctor Who. Doctor Who. There's been 4 episodes so far this season. Episode number 1 did 2 million overnight ratings. The lowest overnight in the history of Doctor Who. The consolidated numbers ended up being 3.36 million. Absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. Week 2, Doctor Who sets a brand new lowest rated overnight episode of all time. 1.58 million. And does a consolidated number of 2.69 million. A consolidated number so bad that it nearly rivaled what used to be the lowest ever overnight rating. Episode 3, Doctor Who is saved. The ratings fly up as it posts the checks notes second lowest overnight rating of all time of 1.86 million. And the mainstream media latch onto it and they say Doctor Who is on a run. Its numbers went up 300,000 because people love Doctor Who. No, little old me said, no. Doctor Who got the FA Cup semi-final run-in numbers. So the people who are watching the FA Cup semi-final leave their TVs on for a bit because they're celebrating or whatever, or commiserating Crystal Palace in the final. And so it gets an inorganic boost. No! You're a hater, they say. You're a big fat poopy pants, they say. You're a racist, they say. You're a phobe, they say. You're an ist, you say. You're an ism. This week's Doctor Who. Who was right? Were they right and Doctor Who is actually on an uptick now? Or was little old poopy pants man in his poopy pants room just full of hatred and bigotry and all that kind of work? Was he right in his assumption that they just got the FA Cup semi-final running numbers? Doctor Who last night posted The lowest ever overnight rating in the history of the show. Losing nearly 400,000 people from the week before, which was the run-in. 1.5. 1.5. Every single overnight rating has been or would have been the lowest ever rating of all time. But I thought Doctor Who was saved. Oh, no, it was just the running from the FA Cup semi-finals. Gotcha. 1.5 million. Look, chat. Chitty chat. When they posted this, I was like, holy shit, are we actually going to see Doctor Who go below 2 million? When this happened the week after, I thought to myself, holy shit, there is no way. This is just me giving you a little insight into my own little mind. Okay. My own mind. I thought this I don't see how they could get any lower than 1.58. Because this jump here is pretty dramatic. And even though I knew that this was an inorganic boost from the FA Cup semi-final, I legitimately didn't think that this number could get beaten. I really don't. I really did not. And here we are. Here we are. 1.5 mil. Bang. And so the new question becomes, is it possible to get worse? It's surely not possible to get worse than this. Is it? Is it possible to get lower than 1.5 million? Is it? Is it? I don't know, because, we've got episode 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We're only halfway through. And the final episode tends to get a little bit of a ratings boost. Tends to, because it's the season finale. But why am I even wearing the headphones? Why am I even wearing the headphones? I only need them for the opening segment. Nearly 2 hours in, and I'm why? Boobies. Why? So there is a chance. There is still 4 weeks left. And there is a chance that it could potentially go lower than 1. Ooh. Don't worry about these. These numbers are utterly irrelevant. These are the consolidated 3.36. That's awful. 2.69. Ouch. I expect this to be around 3.2. About 3.2, give or take. But holy. It's literally 3 out of the 4 episodes so far have broken the all-time lowest rated, the lowest overnights of all time. 3 out of the last 4. And all 4 are the 4 lowest overnights of all time. All 4. These are the 4 lowest overnight ratings of all time. Fucking hell. Let me just go and get 2024's. Let me just go get 2024's ratings, okay? These are 2024's ratings. This is Ncuti Gatwa's first season. 2.6 was garbage. 2.4 garbage. This became the lowest overnight of all time. That was lower than the Sylvester McCoy. 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 Lowest episode of all time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So last season, 5 of the lowest 6 episodes of all time were from Ncuti Gatwa. Now, it's 9 out of the last 10. 9 of the lowest rated overnights of all time, lowest viewed of all time, 9 out of the top 10 belong to Russell T. Davies and Ncuti Gatwa's Doctor. What do you think that says? What do you reckon that says about the state of Doctor Who? In actual fact, I'm going to tweet this out right now. Russell T. Davies and Ncuti Gatwa of the clan of Gatwas, of course, now hold 9 of the top 10 in terms of lowest overnight ratings of Doctor Who of all time. Wow! Exclamation mark. I guess we're all just a bunch of bigots or something. And we aren't big-brained enough to see this genius that he has been presented to us. Stick a nice GIF in there, you know. Let's see what happens when you put Doctor Who in the GIF. You get the Master, you get 10, you get Billy for some reason, and then you get Ncuti Gatwa in a wig. Let's go give a little wink. I just realized that Ncuti Gatwa can't wink. He tries to wink and he just blinks. Look. This is Ncuti Gatwa trying to wink. Look. He just blinks. He just blinks. Look. That's not winking, sir. That's blinking, sir. That's a wink. One eye. One eye. That's two. Sim. Master. That's a blink. Russell T. Davis and Ncuti Gatwa. Probably spelt that wrong. Don't care. There's always a twist. There's always a twist. There's always a twist in the end. Okay. Just figuring. Gotta spell his name right. I can't. Boobies. I can't spell his name wrong now. Because he does come from the proud line of Scottish Gatwas, remember. There's a rich history of Scottish Gatwas. Russell T. Davis and Ncuti Gatwa now hold 9 of the top 10 in terms of lowest overnight ratings of Doctor Who of all time. Wow. I guess we're all just a bunch of bigots or something. And we aren't big-brained enough to see this genius that has been presented to us. 9 out of the top 10. Unbelievable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in the last season. 4 out of 4 this season. The lowest 4 ever this season. Even Whittaker didn't get that. And she was shit. One final look, folks. One final look. 1.5. That is insane. Cancelled. Cancelled. Bye-bye. Cancelled. Done. Over. Jason J with a $2 says full Sunday Fun Day, Schedule 1. Everybody is here for Sunday Fun Day today. QBG, X-Ray Girl, Cara, myself. What we are playing has yet to be decided. So we don't quite know yet. We don't quite know yet, but we will be doing Sunday Fun Day, and it is a full complement. TJ Krink with a $2 says, interesting results when Googling the save problem. Oh. Southeastern Kaiju with a $2 says, where are the 3 to 5 new fans for everyone who left? Okay, that's a good question, Southeastern Kaiju. Let's just have a look, shall we? Jinx, Monsoon, Doctor Who fans are bigots. Let's see. Let's just bring this on, shall we? Let's just make this bigger for everybody to see. Jinx Monsoon, drag queen Jinx Monsoon, who now goes by they, them pronouns, responds to the anti-LGBTQ plus hate comments he received since starring on Doctor Who. For every transphobic, racist, bigoted Doctor Who fan that we lose this season, there are going to be 3 to 5 new fans who are coming in for the representation. So to those fans who are not fans, I say, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Oopsies. Oopsies. Wow. That aged like milk. That aged like milk. And it doesn't just stop there, by the way. It doesn't just stop there. Response to. Let's just keep putting that word bigot in. Doctor Who David Tennant slams anti-trans bigots. Fuck off and let people be, he says. It's not that, David. It's not that. It's that we're having it rammed down our throats, literally and figuratively. And the fact that we're meant to accept it. No, we don't have to play other people's fucking games. I'm a little depressed by the fact that acknowledging that everyone has the right who they want to be, to be who they want to be and live their life, how they want to live it, as long as they're not hurting anyone else. Well, I would say invading female sports, invading females' changing rooms, toilets, taking jobs away from women, taking awards away from women is actually hurting people. I would say that that's actually hurting people, David, but that's just me. It's human decency. We shouldn't live in a world where that is worth remarking on. Boobies. However, until we wake up and Kemi Badenoch doesn't exist anymore, I don't wish ill of her. I wish her to shut up. Oh, you can talk, but people with a dissenting voice aren't allowed to talk. Gotcha. So it's do as we say. Just do as we say. I will not shut up, says Kemi Badenoch. I will not be silenced by men who prioritize applause from Stonewall over the safety of women and girls. A rich lefty white male celebrity so blinded by ideology he can't see the optics of attacking the only black female in government. She ain't wrong. Yep. By publicly calling for my existence to end. Yep. David Cleverly. I'm not sure David understands. James Cleverly, sorry. I'm not sure David understands the irony of trying to silence the voice of the most senior black female politician in the UK's history in the name of, quote, defending a minority community. We have to say we're not sure Cleverly and Badelock understand the irony of trying to silence, harm, or eradicate a group of women while also claiming to be fighting for women. Well, what do you mean? They're not a group of women, they're men. You see, this is the problem. You want to call these men women, and regular people, normal people, want to call these men men. Now, I can say this now, folks. I can say this quite happily because we have now passed a law in the UK that if you have a fucking penis, you're not a woman. It only took us to go to the Supreme Court of the UK. But the Supreme Court of the UK has filed that if you got a fucking dick, then you ain't a fucking chick. Even Rishi Sunak, who's a complete fucking himself, says freedom of speech is the most powerful feature of our democracy. Well, the UK doesn't have freedom of speech, you dumb fuck. We don't have an amendment of free speech. And in actual fact, your police have been going around arresting people for saying things on the fucking internet 10 times more than Russia, mate. You fair weather fucktard. But it goes on to say, if you are calling for women to shut up and wishing they didn't exist, you're the problem. Why don't we get this level of fucking common sense? Dawn Butler of Labour says, not all black women think the same. I agree with David Tennant. That's it. That's the tweet. Holy shit. People think differently to one another and it's not based on the color of their fucking skin. Hey, sweetheart, we've got the same color of skin. We've got to think the same. Haven't you just fucking destroyed the collectivism fucking argument that you guys fucking bring to the table for the most of this shit? You have to think this way. But we're all different and we think differently. Fucking retards. Fucking retards, a lot of them. Let's see if I can find this other one by David Tennant. Oh, David Tennant's attack on Kemi exposes the left's sinister hypocrisy. Correct. Correct. We've recently seen iCuck, you know, this huge H3 Hassan iCuck, AK, formerly known iDubbbz. Fucking shit show. Well, they're there holding swords with very swastika looking decor, which when it was bought was purchased because it looked like a swastika. Caught on camera saying that. Boobies. Booby doobies. No, I'm hammering my keyboard. I'm hammering it. Should we see this? Should we see this? Let's just go to the news. Creator Clash 3. Where's the announcement? Where is it? 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 Creator Clash 3 cancelled. Let's just see this. I don't know if this has got anything, chat, but let's just see. Let's just see what's said here, shall we? iDubbbz coming out as a massive anti-Semite recently.
That people are just going to use Creator Clash to attack Anissa and I. Anissa and I have decided to step away from Creator Clash.
Oh no. They're going to use a Creator Clash which didn't sell any tickets to attack Anissa and I for our disgusting anti-Semitic behavior, for us being exposed as disgusting people, for us stabbing the only person. I'm not an HV fan at all. I think Ethan Klein's a fucking just as big a dickhead as they all are. And I do find it pretty fun that they just eat their own. But this is just a classic example of it, eating their own. Can't take the criticism, can't take the heat based on his own fucking content cop. But let's just go back again. Let's go back.
That people are just going to use Creator Clash to attack Anissa and I. Anissa and I have decided to step away from Creator Clash. We have relinquished control to our business partners who ran the previous 2 events.
You couldn't sell any tickets.
They know exactly what they're doing. They run events.
You couldn't sell any tickets. And if they're so capable, why did you lose $200 and something thousand last time?
On a regular basis. Mm-hmm. The event is still happening. Anissa and I just don't have any financial ties. We don't have any ownership. We are, I think just going to be known as the founders of the event. Yeah, I mean, I think it had to come to this eventually. I can't keep my mouth shut. I can't. I can. I just.
No, I don't think you can.
Didn't want to. I want to be frank. I want to be honest. That people are just
frank and honest. Not sure you understand those words, but okay. Who's the skinhead? Oh, that's alt-right. Oh, sorry, alt-left iDubbbz. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this announcement that was also made. Ian and Anissa drama because, of course, iDubbbz took his wife's surname. iCuck took his wife's surname. Took his wife's surname. Have made the difficult decision to fully step away from Creator Clash, both publicly and behind the scenes, and are relinquishing ownership of the event. The decision wasn't made lightly, but it's a necessary step towards returning Creator Clash to its core purpose: dividing people and bigotry. Bringing communities together for a night of boxing fueled by passion, discipline, and the goal of raising money for causes that matter. Quiz for Palestine, I guess. Since the beginning, this event has been more about more than just the fights. It's been about creators pushing themselves beyond their limits, fans rallying behind something positive. Okay. And using that energy to do some good in the world. I'm not trying to say that the pomposity of this and the fucking elevated sense of fucking, oh my God, you're not fucking saving the world here. You spent all your money on the fucking gala so you could fucking smooch with your friends. You lost 200 and something thousand last year. You shafted the charity. You had to go and do streams to ridicule yourself to try and get some funds back after the utter mismanagement of it all. You're not saving the fucking world. Jesus wept. Fucking hell. The sense of fucking, oh my God. Since Creator Clash's inception, we've been able to raise meaningful funds and awareness of charities making real impact. But have you though? Did you though? That mission has lost focus in recent weeks. Well, you made a massive. You stabbed the only person that fucking defended you in the back, so that you could chum up to Hassan, who said that he doesn't give a shit about you now because you're now surplus to requirement. You did what he wanted you to do, which was to stab Ethan in the back. The only thing that's been happening in recent weeks with Creator Clash is nobody's been buying any fucking tickets. Don't care. Vile people. Vile fucking people. They deserve each other, the lot of them. The lot of them deserve each other. Hassan, H3, iDubbbz, fucking Anissa. They all fucking deserve each other. Fucking pieces of shit. The whole lot of them. Pieces of fucking shit. Anyway. Let's move on. Right, let's just sort the last couple of superes, and then I'm gonna take a bit of a break and get ready for tonight's Sunday Fun Day. Where did we get to? Crypto stock ticker net with a £2 says, does Ryan have anger issues? 0 to rage in 1 second. Nah. That's what it's all about, you know? That's what it's all about. Meh. Thomas Brauman with a £5 says, will Disney willow Doctor Who? It must be costing them to keep it up on their service. Maybe it's not popped a single rating. It's not popped a single rating for them. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Benjamin Flensborg has been a member for 57 months. Benjamin, thank you, sir. And David Fredrickson has been a member for 29 months. Thank you, David. Right, guys and gals, kids of all ages. I'm going to rest for a little bit. Well, not rest. I'm going to do some stuff. But I'm going to be back in an hour and 45 minutes with Sunday Fun Day. Soonday Foon Day. As Brett Leafers, I got it right this time. Leafers gifting 5 memberships to the stream. Brett, thank you, dude. As we decide what we're actually going to play for Sunday Fun Day. Short, 2 hours, 15 minutes. I go between 2 to 3 hours. 2 hours, 15 minutes. I said all I needed to say. Never overstay your welcome, Jordan. Never overstay your welcome. In, out, put the kettle on. That's what she said. So join me at 6 p.m. UK time, midday Central, for Sunday Fun Day and whatever we're going to be playing. Don't know. Massive thank you to everyone who came to watch today. Mods, thank you very much indeed for giving up your free time. Everybody who's super chatted, membered, remembered, gifted memberships. Thank you very much indeed. I'll be back in just under 2 hours with Sunday Funday. Until then, you take care. Goodbye, Baloo.